I still remember her voice, cold, sharp, and final. She said, "I won't be here when you get back." And when I walked through that door 3 weeks later, she wasn't. But the real twist? 3 weeks after that, she came back, smiling like nothing ever happened. She didn't expect me to have already moved on, not with someone else, but with myself. My name's Evan, and I used to think love was about holding on, even when it hurt. When I met Jenna, everything felt easy, that effortless kind of love you read about. We stayed up late, laughing at stupid jokes, took long walks in the park, and dreamed about the future like it was guaranteed. But as months went by, something changed. She started comparing me to other people, friends, strangers online, even her exes. I wasn't ambitious enough, spontaneous enough, fun enough. It felt like I was constantly auditioning to be in her life. I tried harder, planned surprises, wrote her letters, told her she mattered, but the more I gave, the more she pulled away. Then one night, out of nowhere, during one of our usual arguments, she looked at me and said, "You know what, Evan? Maybe you're just too simple. I want more than this. I won't be here when you get back." I didn't even know what to say. She slammed the door, and just like that, she was gone. For days, I tried to tell myself it was just a fight, that she'd come back once she cooled off. But then the silence stretched on. No texts, no calls, nothing. Mutual friends mentioned seeing her out, dressed up, smiling with someone new. It felt like a knife twisting in my chest. I kept asking myself what I'd done wrong. Was I really too boring? Too safe? Too steady for her chaos? Every night I replayed her words, "I won't be here when you get back." And the truth hit me. She didn't just walk away. She wanted to make sure I felt replaceable. But here's the thing about pain. If you sit with it long enough, it changes shape. Mine turned into purpose. 3 weeks after she left, I started to feel lighter. I stopped waiting for her to text, stopped checking my phone every hour. I began rebuilding my life, quietly, piece by piece. I started running every morning, redecorated the apartment, spent time with people who actually cared about me. And then, one evening, there was a knock on the door. When I opened it, there she was. Jenna, same hair, same perfume, same smile, like nothing ever happened. "Hey, you look good," she said, stepping inside without waiting for an invitation. I just needed some time to clear my head. You know how I get sometimes. I didn't say a word. She looked around and saw that the photos of us were gone. The apartment looked different, more peaceful. Her smile faltered. "You moved things around," she said softly. "Yeah," I replied. "I guess I just needed to clear my head." She sat down on the couch, her old spot, started talking about how she missed me, how that guy she'd been seeing wasn't what she thought he'd be, that she realized I was the one who truly cared for her. In the past, those words would have broken me open, but this time, I just listened. No anger, no begging, just calm silence. After a while, she asked, "So, can we start over?" I smiled gently and said, "Jenna, you were right. I am simple. I like peace, I like honesty, and I like knowing that when I walk out that door, the person I love will still be there when I come back." She stared at me, eyes wide, realizing what I meant. "Evan, please." I shook my head. "No, you left because you thought the grass was greener. I stayed and learned how to water mine." She tried to touch my arm, but I stood up and walked her to the door. "Take care of yourself," I said. And then, for the first time, I closed the door on her. I won't lie, that night, I cried. Not because I missed her, but because I finally let go of the version of me who thought love meant chasing people who didn't to value me. Weeks later, she tried reaching out again. Texts, calls, even showing up once more. But by then, my heart had already healed in places I didn't think it could. I learned that sometimes the best revenge is silence, the best closure is growth, and the best love story is the one where you finally choose yourself. Never beg to be chosen, because when someone walks away, they're only giving you space to find your worth. If you've ever been betrayed, lied to, or walked away from someone who didn't see your value, remember this: peace is the loudest form of revenge. Subscribe to SilkMirror for more real-life stories of heartbreak, revenge, and transformation.